Recording.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Shane, your nappy chef. So today I'm going to show you how to air layer a avocado plant. So it starts with you during the spring. You want to find some a branch that has some green growth on it, and we're just going to get down to the cambium layer. So you see how I'm just scoring it, going around with a nice sharp knife that's been alcohol on it. Make sure that it's sanitized. And split it right there. That's perfect. Perfect.
Now we gently scrape it.
And then I thoroughly scraped it to make sure that there's no cadmium layer left. Okay, now here's something that very important is branch selection and how are you going to cut your container. So you see that both containers are facing with the opening that's up, but they're cut in two different ways. So this is a side branch. So you'll see that the cup is cut through the side like that. So you cut it at the top, and then you have two holes that go through the side, and that keeps your orientation level. So when you're ready to put dirt in it, it'll stay. This branch is a vertical branch. It's going up and down, and you notice that the cup is cut through the bottom as opposed through the side. That way your orientation stays vertical. Now it took me a couple tries to figure out how I was doing this wrong, because originally I was trying to use this kind of cup on a sideways branch, and obviously that would end up having your orientation like this. See how that works? And all your dirt falls out. So just keep that in mind when you're making your cups. When you select your branch, it'll depend on how you want to cut your container, whether it'll be through the side or through the side like this one, right? Or through the bottom like this one. Okay. Cut a line like that. And the other side. There. Okay, and that again. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're putting on some rooting powder or some just fit in like that. I think I made the holes big enough. Yeah, that worked out pretty good. Perfect. Okay, so then what we do is fill it up right there, let it dry for at least about half hour so it's nice and dry. Now we're going to put some rooting hormone on it, which in this case is just going to be some honey. Notice where I cut it, right below the node, right? So we'll get it on there. See? Alright. Okay, that's it. Then we're just going to slide the cup over and we're going to pack it with dirt. Right. And I already prepared my little container here. Just going to slide that down. That'll hold all the dirt. And I got some sphagnum moss. Now, I'm not going to do this with Well, maybe I can. Try to get one scoop in here. Start. I've seen other people use like sphagnum moss and cocoa hair or something like that. But now all we have to do is seal the gap up with some saran wrap. It's clear film. Okay, so Zion, we're doing our air layering, and you can tell when they're ready. If you look here, you can see just where I made the cut. There are leaves that are coming out just beneath the girdle. So up here, I made one that's already taken away the foil, and you can see the roots right there. Got it? Okay. All right, so come in, son, so you can zoom in a little bit. Hopefully I didn't cut this too early, but you can see the roots only came out on one side. Right? And over here, no roots. So we're kind of fortunate. Now this is a pretty big tree branch for that for these little bit of roots to discuss. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim it. So the only thing it has to do is establish its root base. And we're only going to leave a few leaves on here so that we can give the tree a fighting chance. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use this paraffin tape. This is, I'll probably put a link in the description. You can get that off of the internet. And we're going to prepare, just going to wrap up the branches so we can protect it from the injuries that we've given it. Okay, so you can see what we did is we used the paraffin tape. Every place that we made an injury by cutting off the leaves, we sealed it up, you know, just like a cut. So hopefully this is enough roots in here. Can you come closer? So we got some long roots and then all these little baby roots. Probably should have let it stay on the tree maybe another month, so it would have been a nice big root ball, because this is a pretty good stem. So we're going to find a place to plant it. Okay, our ingredients, we got some rooting powder, some potting soil, and an old dead fish. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go ahead and plant this thing. I just got a bucket, and if you look in the bottom, I put a bunch of lava rocks to make sure it has good drainage. There's a hole in the bottom, so we shouldn't have any problems with that. I'm going to put this garden cloth in here. And then we got some good organic potting soil. Very gently, I'm going to put it in there. Okay, son, you can pause. Okay, so had a lot of fun on this project. Now, the main thing that I didn't do right on it was letting the roots really establish themselves. Really want to give it, at a bare minimum, 90 to 120 days plus to make sure you have a great big solid root ball. So I'm going to do a follow-up video to this to show how to prune to make sure that we can save that little baby tree since it has little roots. Let's come over here, son. So what I'm thinking is support and keep the branches alive. So make sure you like and subscribe. What we're going to do is do a follow-up video. I just wanted to point out, go ahead and show them this tree. We grew that one from a seed, and that's where all these new trimmings are coming from. So this is about, let's see, I'm 6 feet. So this tree is probably about 18 feet tall, and it's only maybe 5 to 7 years old. So everything that we're going to be doing is working off of this. And if you look over here, avocado tree, and we also grew that from seed. So thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe. See you later.